Hi YouTube, Nurse Can here, or Candace. It has been a while since I've been on here. Actually, the last video I made was June 18th at my 34-week post-op. It is now August the 11th, which makes me 42 weeks out from vertical sleeve gastrectomy. I had my surgery done in Greenville, South Carolina, at St. Francis Hospital with Dr. Anderson, who is awesome. I went for my 42-week post-op checkup today, and it went okay. I'll start with the numbers. My highest weight was 268.6, the first of 2013. My surgery weight was 247 on 10/21/2013, and my current weight is 185 today. The last time I made a video, which was week 34, I was 187.8. I was fixing to go on my cruise to the Bahamas. I did gain up to 189.9. So I didn't freak out when I got back. I just cut carbs out, drank the fluids, detoxed, and the few pounds, 2 pounds that I gained fell off in no time. Ironically, I was on my period while I was on the cruise, which sucked. So it did drop down. The lowest weight I have seen over the last 2 months was 183.1, and that is awesome. That is the smallest I've been in many, many years. But that lasted like 2 days. I basically have been eating what I wanted on a lot of days. I've been struggling with making the right choices. I fluctuated between 184 and 187 for the last 2 months. If I didn't lose any more weight, I think I would be okay. I would be content as long as I could spend the rest of my life trying to maintain where I'm at right now. I would be content with that and just working on shaping up my body. But is that what I want for my goal? No. My goal was to be around 175. I think is what my doctor wanted. My personal goal is to be 168 because that would be a 100-pound loss for me. Not sure what I would look like at that point. I'm wearing medium to large shirts. I'm an ER nurse. I used to wear a 3X top and 2X bottoms, and I just bought all new scrubs last week, and they're all mediums. Medium top, medium bottom. Now, granted, I bought Dickies brand, and it fit me perfectly, and I love the design, so I got different colored tops and all black pants and stuff because we're supposed to wear mostly black in my ER. There were some mediums that I couldn't fit into, but there were several different types that I could fit into. Either way, I bought what fit my body best, and it just so happened to be all medium, so I'm real proud of that. I'm wearing size 12s on average, and there are some 10s that I've been able to get into in pants, medium and large tops. So I'm happy with that. My shoe size went from a 9 wide to anywhere between 8 and 8.5. My ring size on my wedding band finger used to be, I think, a 9, and now I can wear an 8. I think I've even tried a 7.5 on maybe a thin ring that I could get on there, not a really wide band like this one. This is an 8. Okay, so I'm getting plenty of protein in. I have to be careful of the carbs, the slaughter foods. Popcorn is the fucking devil. Trail mixes are the devil for me. I have to stay away from them. They really can pack on a lot of calories for me, so that is one of my issues I have to work with. I drank hardly no water. My doctor fussed at me, and I drank tons of coffee, caffeinated, so of course it's a diuretic, and they weren't happy about that. So my next goal for me is to really try to get in the 64 ounces a day. I'm actually going to try this detox thing. I saw that Jillian Michaels saw it on Facebook, so I bought the stuff today. It's the Diet Cranberry, which has like 2 grams of carbohydrate, and then the dandelion tea, which is a detox tea. Got it from Walmart, and you mix it with water. and you're going to drink on it all day. And, I mean, you don't drink the whole thing of cranberry juice. It's only like 1 or 2 cups of cranberry juice and then 1 thing of tea, and then the rest of it's water. And you drink on it all day long. It's supposed to help flush your body out. So I'm going to try that because I can't drink plain water. It makes me nauseated. Today, my stomach was hurting me so bad. My doctor said that he thinks I have an ulcer or 2. I have a history of 5 at one time. I'm going to start taking Nexium twice a day, Zantac, and Carafate 4 times a day. I've been taking Nexium once a day, Zantac twice a day. Been a little upset the last couple of months. I had a little chihuahua that had skin cancer, and we finally put him to rest last week. It's been really hard. I've cried every day. I'm trying not to cry now. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it, or if it was the 4 martinis that I had last night that was mixed with straight Palma liquor and vodka. I did not tell my doctor about that. I don't drink often, but I think that probably had something to do with me feeling like I had a knife in my gut today. You know, I told him I didn't drink water. I'm not going to tell him I drank 4 fucking drinks last night. You know, it's stupid. He really would be mad at me. But anyway, I'll lay off of that. It's not something I do on a regular basis. I actually don't like alcohol that much anymore. Okay, so that's that. Constipation, still an issue. Got to take something on a regular basis. When you're eating this much protein and cheese, you are not going to be able to shit. I don't care who you are. You just got to get in the extra fiber, take some Miralax, take some Tocolax. And the fact that I'm not drinking the water like I'm supposed to, that doesn't help either. So, again, maybe the water will help with that problem too. Also, try not to eat too late at night before I go to bed will help the acid reflux. Because I'm going to tell you, I have been woken up out of my sleep several times since surgery where the stomach acid comes up into my mouth and I have inhaled it in my lungs, like when you suck water in your lungs when you're in a pool or the lake. The coughing spell, not being able to breathe, the burning sensation all through my chest is horrific. Horrific. Yeah, I know it's because I ate and then laid straight down. Every time that's happened, that's been the case. Alright, so I'm going to show you some favorite things that I like, and then I'm going to do a body shot. I'm trying to make this quicker than my last video before this one screws up and pisses me off, because then I'm not going to make another one. Alright. Nuts or More. If you have never heard of it, go on the internet. It's a type of peanut butter. It's called nutsandmore.com. They have organic flaxseed in it, no added sugar, 14 grams of protein for a 2 tablespoon serving. Regular peanut butter only has 8 grams of protein in it. So this is a huge, huge jump, not to mention this stuff tastes amazing. I have the toffee peanut butter crunch. I have the chocolate coconut almond, which tastes like an Almond Joy. It's not my favorite. My girlfriend likes it better than I do, actually. I have chocolate peanut. And then I got the cinnamon raisin almond. Oh, my God. It tasted so good. I already ate the whole damn thing. 4 of these containers cost me $53 with the price of them, tax, and shipping. It was so worth it to me. It will be worth it to you. I have made granola bars with them. I just eat it off the spoon. That's something I've never wanted to do. It has kind of a grit taste consistency opposed to the thick, creamy consistency of regular peanut butter, which I don't like about peanut butter. I like the grit in this. It's awesome. Very awesome. Also, the Flapjack, which is the protein pancake mix, I get from nutrition.com. 15 grams of protein in 1 serving, which makes about 2 pancakes. 28 carbs, 7 of that is fiber, so 21 net carbs. I eat it with, sometimes I'll put the Nuts and More peanut butter on it to jack up the protein. I use sugar-free syrup. They have the plain mix also, which tastes just as good, and I've added a scoop of peanut butter protein in it to jack up the protein. All my coffee drinks, I still add the Premier Protein pre-made vanilla, and then add the Torani flavorings in it. That's how I get a lot of my protein in, is my coffee drinks. I have a Verismo now that my girlfriend bought me for my birthday, so I have basically a full coffee bar. I add protein in all my coffee drinks. That's how I get some extra in. I still go to Starbucks every now and then and get like a venti skinny cafe latte, which has about 12 grams of protein in it. It does have maybe 22 carbs in it, but I don't give a shit. I'm gonna drink me a Starbucks coffee every now and then. Alright, I'm gonna do a body shot. I'm gonna try to splice together my video before I had surgery of me doing a body shot. I'm not going to get quite as naked in this one as I did that one. I'll do it later, but I'm just going to pull up my clothes to kind of show you what I am looking like these days at 185. And I am 5'6". Belt's undone. These are size 14s. They're very loose. They're very baggy. I am busting a sag. Alright. Stomach. Do have some flab. Do have some skin. I don't think that looks that bad. Personally, not compared to what it used to look like. I think it looks great. Very comfortable. I do have a lot of skin down here. I'll show you in another video, maybe when I have a nightgown or something. One thing I'm very proud of is my arms, and I really contribute it to the aerial yoga that I do. I think I have great muscle tone. Where am I at? In both my arms. I don't have a whole lot, but I'm very proud of this. Hard work through the aerial yoga, doing the planks, trying to hold yourself up in a swing, has really helped work my upper body. It's really helped my core. I took my girlfriend to a place called Sky Zone last week, which is like the room full of trampolines, and they had a Sky Fitness class that was an hour long. Way too long for that shit. Did not know what we were getting into. Kicked our ass. We were drenched in sweat. Thank God I wore a pad, or I would have peed all over myself. If you have bladder issues, you do not want to take a trampoline class without wearing a pad. But I have a history of bladder cancer. I only have half of my bladder left, so I can't hold a lot. So when I'm going to be jumping up and down or doing any kind of vigorous activity, I always wear a pad. That's just life for me. Thank God for poise. My girlfriend, she would turn around every now and then, and she's 20 pounds smaller than me and has always been fit and athletic. She was blood red, sweat pouring down her face, and I swear to God, she was shooting daggers at me with her eyes, and I could just hear her going, "You fucking bitch, what in the hell did you get us signed up for?" Because this class was brutal, brutal. She's like, "They don't have a beginner's class or something they didn't tell you about?" And the woman said that's the only type they have, but I'm telling you, it kicked our butt. I swore that we would never go back to that damn place again if we could just make it through that one class, because it was kicking our tail. But of course, the next day, I knew I had done something great for my body, and that's the one thing about exercise. Man, I hate doing it most of the time, except for my yoga. That is very relaxing to me, mentally, spiritually, but you know, getting out and actually going to the gym or doing a workout is like pulling teeth for me. I do not want to go. I always am thankful that I went when I go. There's nothing like waking up the next day sore and you know you earned it. Not like you feel like shit just because you're fat, you're toxic, and you're lazy and you did nothing but get stiff and all stoved up from laying around doing nothing. You actually worked to feel like this. And you know you did something good for your body. So I may go back to the trampoline class one day. I don't know. We'll see if my girlfriend will go with me. So I always like to look for new stuff. We will try to do different things so we won't get bored, but physical activity needs to be a big part of all of our lives for the rest of our life. And that's not just big people. That's not just weight loss surgery patients. As a nurse, I know that people need physical activity for their body to function properly. If you don't use it, you lose it. And that goes with everything. If you don't use your mind, you lose it. If you don't, if you don't work your body, you lose that muscle tone. You lose that range of motion. It's just like somebody that lays in bed. I just turned 40. I'm a young 40, I think, and if I laid in the bed for a week and didn't move and tried to stand up, I would probably hit the floor because of muscle atrophy. That's just the way it is. And that's why we see some people that are in their 70s and 80s and they're kicking it and they're moving and they look good, and because they're active. And then you see some people that are in their 50s and 60s in a nursing home just laying there wasting away. It's not always a debilitating illness that put them there. Sometimes they just give up on life and they don't take care of themselves and they just lay in the bed and be lazy and they lose it. They don't have the will to move and their body doesn't move, and then they just become like a stiff old vegetable laid up in a bed and everything starts breaking down. We are meant to move. We are meant to put healthy things in our body that was provided to us by God. He made us. He meant for us to move and to use these bodies to live with and to use our mind. If you're not religious and you're not Christian, I'm sorry if I've offended anybody. This is my belief. I am so thankful to God for everything in my life. I am so thankful to have been guided to this surgery. And not only do I try to put the best things in my body, the closest thing to nature as possible, try to work my body that was given to me and treat it as a temple. I try to feed my mind too. This is not just a physical journey. This is very much a mental, emotional, and spiritual journey. The problems are still there. You still have pain. You still have issues. And you know what? For a lot of us, new problems arise, because we're changing for the better. And the people around us don't change and don't understand. And so it can cause problems with relationships, friendships, careers, just life decisions, because now that you've taken care of yourself, you want to live. You want the best thing for yourself, and that's in all areas. And I believe God needs to be a part of that. And if you don't have God, you need some kind of spiritual something to believe in, something to ground you, and that's your choice. It is your free will, your free choice to find those things. I am so glad I made this video. I hope it uploads properly. I hate I haven't been on here, but I miss all of you YouTubers. I miss watching your videos, and I hope you gain something from mine. Till next time, have a great life and have great success in everything you want for yourself. Bye.